Guys, why I have the scissors in my hand is because I didn't necessarily demonstrate how you hold your scissors. So this is just a quick tutorial on how to basically hold your scissors. What's good YouTube family, it's your boy Enrico the Barber, and today we are back with yet another video. So guys, in today's video is super dope, super exciting. I'm sure you guys saw by the title, we are doing the Pompadour. Yes guys, this is the first for the channel. Recently I've really started falling in love with these specific type of haircuts, these scissor cuts. I really became a big fan of the scissor cut, so I really thought that I should show you guys the specific cut. And guys, like, I'm really chasing down monetization, so you guys will probably see me all over YouTube now. I'm gonna try and post as consistently as I can, and just let me hit this, guys. If you are new to the channel, most definitely go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Most importantly, smash the notification bell so that you are notified every time that I do drop a video. And guys, interact with me, let me know how you feel about the content in the comment section. If there's anything you want me to focus on specifically, don't be shy, don't feel shy at all. Like I said guys, I'm here to help, so go ahead, DM me if you want to comment, let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel, I want to know how you feel. Nonetheless guys, why I have the scissors in my hand is because I didn't necessarily demonstrate how you hold your scissors. So this is just a quick tutorial on how to basically hold your scissors. So guys, this is how you hold your scissors. I'm right-handed. So what you'll do is you use your ring finger, right? Put your ring finger in here, and as you can see, that my pinky finger will rest over here, and then these two fingers will obviously hang over here, and then you'll see with the thumb, when you are cutting, when you are using your scissors, it's always important to make sure that this blade here, as you can see, this blade shouldn't be moving. The only blade that should be moving is this blade over here. So all you'll do is you'll rest your thumb in there, and then you'll go ahead and cut. And if you do get better with the scissors over time, you'll become more advanced. You know, if you wanna look cool in front of your client, you'll just go ahead, you know, you'll spin your scissor, go get it ready. Make sure your comb is in the other hand. So how you basically should hold your scissors when working with the client is, you can always just flip it back, and then it's right here. Let your scissor flip back, and you basically have it like this. And as you can see, if I am combing my client's hair, the scissor is facing away from my client. So there's no way of me cutting or stabbing my client in any sort of way. So as you can see, what will happen is you'll comb the hair up, you pull it up. What you do with your comb is you let your comb rest in your left hand, and once you're ready, you flip your scissor over, go ahead and chop. Make sure you flip your scissor back, go ahead, comb your next section, make sure your scissor is resting in your thumb area over there, flip your scissor back into action. And guys, it's as simple as that. Guys, let's go ahead and jump straight into today's tutorial. As you can see, today we are doing the Pompadour. So you guys can see right now, my client used to have a mullet. So today we decided to switch it up and we gave him a Pompadour. So first things first guys, when you are doing scissor work, it's most important to make sure, well, me personally, I feel like it's much easier to cut someone's hair when it is moisturized or when there is water in the hair. I feel like you have way more control. So guys, first off, we're gonna start off by creating a vertical guideline down the center of our client's head, and this will basically be our guide throughout the entire scissor cut, because this will basically be the length that we will be making the entire top. So as you can see, when I pull the hair, don't be afraid to use a little bit of pressure. And right there is when I realized that my camera wasn't angled well, but nonetheless we're getting it in. So where you previously cut is what you'll use as a guideline. You'll see better once we create the horizontal guidelines. So right now what we're gonna do is we are gonna cut horizontally. So as you can see right there, as I am demonstrating, the one side is where is what you use as a guide, and then you basically just chop the rest, and you follow this exact same steps throughout the entire head. Well, let me rather say at the top of the head, because we want to make the back a bit shorter. And as you can see right there, create a horizontal guideline. And because with the vertical line, because we created a vertical line in the beginning, we use that as our guide, and all we do is we even it out, make sure the hair is nice and even on the top. And we'll do the exact same thing on the other side, and you'll notice how much easier when this technique is. When I learned it, it got my cutting skills way better, because I used to cut my clients hair and then sometimes it would be uneven the next time they came to visit. So with this specific technique, you definitely get everything nice and even. So now for the back, because we want the back a bit shorter, and because we are cutting it in a pompadour, what you'll notice is I'm going to angle my hand at a 90-degree angle, coming away from my client's head. Reason being why I'm doing that is because what I want to do is I want to create a shape whereby my client's hair falls, or flows into the back basically. And guys, I could be wrong, I'm not 100% right, that I know for a fact, but I was very happy with the end results. I got the end result I wanted. I might have used a bit of a longer method, but I know that there is different or easier methods. I'm definitely gonna go and better my skills with the scissors. For that matter, I definitely want to learn more hairstyles and different type of techniques to cut with. But what I've shown you on the top, that's a definite go-to technique to use. At the back over here, there is definitely another technique that can be used for the specific cut, but me personally, I found that this worked much better for me. And I mean, being a barber, it's all about finding ways that work for you. In the end, as long as you get the end result you wanted, I guess that's the most important part. And right here, guys, you'll notice me using a point cutting method, as you can see right there. And why I use that method is because instead of taking a whole lot of bulk off at that specific section, what I just wanted to do is I want to thin it out so that you can have a nice and layered, have a nice and textured look in the back as well. And guys, don't forget, smash that subscribe button. Most importantly, hit the notification bell, because we do plan on posting consistently. Like I said in the intro, I am chasing monetization. So now that we're happy with the back, what we're gonna go ahead and do is, I don't like to cut my client's hair when it is wet. It really damages your clippers. So right here, all I'm doing is I'm basically just lightly blow drying my client's hair. Guys, I know I have a tired blow dryer. Like I even said in the intro, I don't usually get these type of haircuts. Recently only started getting a few of them, and like I said, I'm definitely falling in love with it, and definitely gonna create more content doing more of these type of haircuts. But right here, all I'm doing is I'm basically drying my client's hair up, setting it in the shape that I basically want it to fall in. And now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, as soon as I'm done, is I'm gonna just grab my scissors and my comb, and I'm basically gonna lightly create my the client's line up in the back using my scissor. And obviously on this side, you'll notice that I left this type of design that I used with my client's hair. Actually, I thought it looked really cool, and it spiced the haircut up. So now, guys, we're gonna go ahead and do some clipper work using our Safeway cordless clipper. No guard, lever closed. And right now we are sitting in our first guideline. So guys, with the specific fade, I want to keep it nice and tight. I don't want to spread the fade out too much. So you'll notice that throughout this entire cut, my guidelines are really small. So now with no guard lever open, we're gonna set in our next guideline, and as you can see right there, I have a really small guideline and I have not too much of space to work with. So you'll notice that I really focus on using the corners of my blades. And right now we're gonna go ahead and work on fading out that first guideline. And because these guidelines are so tight, they are really easy to fade out, but you need to be really careful because it is really easy to push it up. And remember that we don't want this with the specific fade or the specific line, we don't want it spread out too much. Right there, I just put on my number 1 guard, starting off with my lever open, and you'll notice from now onwards I'm not creating any more guidelines. All we're doing is we're creating a nice blend, a nice transition, but at the same time we want to keep it nice and chunky. And right now I'm going ahead and closing my lever, still using the corner of my blades. And once you are comfortable, go ahead with no guard lever open, and we are still using our corners of our blades. And right now we're just detailing, softening up our previous guideline. And now next off with our 1.5 guard, starting off with our lever open, and as you can see, still using the corner of my blade, using a flick motion as well. Like I said, we don't want to create any more guidelines. All we're doing right now is creating a nice and smooth transition. And as you can see already, our fade is coming together really nicely. So next off, I'm gonna grab my 0.5 guard, and with this guard, starting off with my lever open. Once I do feel comfortable, I'll go and close the lever. And all we're doing with this guard right now is basically doing some detailing work. Guys, I don't know about you, but I feel like this fade is already starting to look nice and blurry. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Right now we're gonna do some scissor over comb. So as you can see, when you are doing scissor over comb work, as you put the comb into your client's hair, it's always good to scoop away from the head, and that way you don't cut too much of hair off, and you just lightly create a nice blend. As you can see, the chunkiness or the bulk amount of hair already became much smoother. And guys, for this other side, we're gonna follow the exact same steps. No guard lever open, setting in our first guideline. Like I said, we want to keep our fade nice and tight, so we're not going to create huge guidelines. We're going to keep it nice and tight. Right there, I'm already fading out my first guideline. Now with my number 1 guard, starting off with my lever open. Remember guys, we aren't creating any more guidelines right now. Now it's all about creating a smooth transition. Once you are comfortable, you can go ahead and adjust the lever, close your clippers lever. Next off, no guard lever open, still using the corners of our blades. Basically all we're doing right now is detailing, getting rid of that harsh guideline over there, as you can see. Now with our 1.5 guard, starting off with our lever open, using a flick motion, focusing on the corners of our blades. Once you do feel comfortable, you can go ahead and close your lever. Now we're grabbing our scissor over comb, doing the exact same thing on this side. And guys, it's basically simple, same thing we did on the other side. We're gonna mirror the exact same steps, the exact same techniques on this side. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and line our client up, so the scissor doesn't get a very clean cut to the skin. So I always like to come back with my detailers, especially in the neck area. I just like to come back, clean my client up. I leave the bulk amount of hair, as you can see by the sideburn. I like to leave that for last. Me personally, I like to leave it for last because you see how the entire haircut comes together, how everything changes. And yeah, don't forget, smash that subscribe button, hit the pause button real quick. I'll wait for you guys to just go ahead and subscribe. And as you can see guys, this lineup definitely just brought the whole entire haircut to life. So right here I grabbed my Safeway cordless clipper once again. So now I'm going to be switching in between guards and just doing some really quick detailing work. Guys, please let me know what you think about this cut in the comment section. And right now this is where we're doing all the real, or let me rather say the proper styling. Right now I have my blow dryer's temperature. I have it on the first setting, it's not on full blast because my client's hair is already basically dry. This is just to give it a bit more volume, blow it into shape. And right there I applied some styling powder, Niche Man styling powder, quality product, quality brand. And just to finish it off, I go ahead and I grab my Niche Man styling wax. This wax just gives it a nice and shiny finish, and it holds the hair in place. Like I said, quality. Guys, you have to check out Niche Man products, it's really quality. And as you can see, I'm keeping it nice and natural, just shaping my client's hair up to the natural shape. Right now, before I let my client leave, I make sure that I have everything in place, making sure that the back is nice and neat, everything's looking good. Right now just doing some touch-up work with my scissor. So guys, this was Mr. Kyle before we got the cut in. And guys, this is Mr. Kyle as soon as we were done with the cut. Guys, most definitely let me know what you think about today's tutorial. If you think it's fire, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Guys, it is your boy Enrico the Barber. Until the next video, peace.